guys, this is Snapcraft once again and welcome to another Starcraft amazing series of games. This is gonna be a recommended game that happened recently, played between Best and Soulkey as part of the major pro leagues. It's gonna be played on the map, I think Apocalypse here. This kind of volcanic turnstile here for the map. Anyways, we are gonna be looking forward to some very amazing news in the RTS realm in the upcoming days. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me adjust the volume just a little bit so that we can have a tiny little bit better balance between these things. Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna be having the release of the beta version of Stormgate. Yeah, that's right. So Stormgate is the the up and coming real-time strategy game, and it's going to be released. At least the beta channel is going to be released soon, and you're going to be seeing me playing Stormgate in my next video, I hope. So yeah, let's look forward to that. But anyways, yeah, let's get back to this game here. So this is gonna be Best versus Soulkey, and I've heard amazing things about this game. So I'm here to explore it for the first time with you guys as well. Yeah, so let's hope for some nice game. Looks like Best is gonna be spawning at the 12 o'clock position in the white color, 3-player map here, and his opponent Soulkey is the Zerg player in the green color at the 8 o'clock position. This is going to be, it looks like okay, spawning pool following a 12 hatchery from Soulkey, whereas Best has gone for quite standard kind of forward gateway. So it's going to be looking forward to applying pressure with his first Zealot. And recently I've been playing this kind of style as well, and I think one thing that's very important is to stop the Zerg from getting the 3rd hatchery like here. Yeah, exactly. So it's more important to stop this drone from getting the hatchery down than to actually go and harass and try to kill some drones, because the Zerg player has been so good with just microing the drones and getting things out of the way. So it's a little bit more difficult for the Protoss player to get any economic damage that way. It's going to be much better for him to do this kind of attack right here to prevent the 3rd hatchery from coming up quickly. But anyways, the timing is not so much slowed, I think, on the part of Soulkey. Best has got his first Zealot out already, and together with the first probe, they're gonna try to do some kind of coupled attack here. 1 drone pool, 2 drone pool, very well done, I think, for Soulkey so far. Now 4 Zerglings are coming out, and as typical as PvZ these days, Best is gonna hide his 2 units behind these mineral patches. The map makers nowadays always make the mineral patch just a little bit enough for some Protoss units can hide there. To kind of prevent a little bit of too much Zerg power in these games. So anyway, okay, very nice probe pool at the last minute to survive. And is it going to survive because it's the hits is kind of low already? Its HP is very low. Yeah, but finally this unit is going to die out, and we're going to be seeing the Forge coming up here for Best. He is going to just put up a cannon and stay home this way. He's not like known to be a crazy player like Mini who goes all out, 400 APM and stuff like that. Best, as you can see, now his APM is 340-ish, but that APM is gonna drop momentarily because he's not known to be an APM heavy player. He's known to have very good macro. He's gonna be churning out with a lot of units, but you won't see him kind of microing hard like like a beast like Mini or even Bisu. And you will see him, I think, making a lot of micro mistakes, like one right there. He kind of puts a probe that already has a mineral patch onto the gas, and that is a little bit weird at a pro gamer level, and especially in this kind of early stage between these 2 players. But Best is not known to make micro superiority. He is known to be very meticulous. He will macro hard. He will have gateway productions coming up with a lot of units. And sometimes you will see his decision making isn't so bad, He's one of the players that has just enough of everything to be successful in the post-Casper days. If I can kind of sum up the kind of different play styles, I've been watching a lot of Protoss players. Oh my god, what's happening here? 4 Zealot coming out of nowhere, and they're gonna try to engage with the Zerglings. It looks like 1 Zealot at the 6 o'clock position is gonna do some attack as well, but for the time being, Best is microing hard his 4 Zealots here. He needs to kind of use his other Zealot at the 6 o'clock position as well to attack, but looks like he's not gonna go there. Okay, I see why there's already some Zerglings in the area, so Best is not gonna be able to make use of that single Zealot, but he is taking out considerable amount of Zerglings, and that's gonna be the end of those Zerglings attacks. But I think both the players traded well here. Why do we have a cannon going up here? Very early cannons, even though the Spire tech is not yet even halfway done, so I don't really understand the decision making here by Best. His Stargate is coming up already. Maybe he's fearing some kind of hidden Spire somewhere on the map, but there isn't any kind of hidden Spire. So yeah, the timing of that cannon is a little bit too early for my liking. Or maybe he fears a run by. Yeah, that could be possible as well, because he lost all of his Zealots, and the only thing he's got at his front door is a single Dragoon, so maybe that's what he's thinking of. Yeah, but anyways, after the dust settles, the movie ends. Soulkey is 32 supply, Best is 50. As usual, Best is being very, very macro-oriented here. You need to kind of make another pylon, which he does, so that he can have more room to kind of expand out more forces, and the Spire just completed. And we're gonna be seeing if Soulkey is gonna make just 4 Scourges and then switch back into the Hydra army, or he's gonna try to go for a little bit more kind of, you know, air-oriented army composition here. But for the time being, we're seeing Scourges coming out, and this Corsair is gonna run home. The other Corsair is checking for the presence of the Overlord. It's gonna be able to find the Overlord at the top right corner, but he's gonna return home because Mutualists are coming out in large numbers. We're seeing at least 4 or 6 Mutualists coming out together with 4 Scourges. So let's see if Best makes another cannon. Usually we see a Protoss player go for Dark Archon at this stage, but looks like for the time being Best is not going to go for Dark Archon. He's going to rely purely on Corsairs, 4 Corsairs, and the Scourge is not coming out at the right time, and finally they came out, but it's kind of attacked 2 different Corsairs, and only 1 Corsair died so far, so Best survived the first onslaught of Mutualist attack, but that's not going to be the end. We have a nice Zealot harassment here at the third base of Soulkey, and he takes out I think 1 drone. 1 more Zealot tries to go in, but yeah, for the time being, both the players are kind of just trading blows. With Best is still ahead by about 10 supply, 20 supply even. He takes out yet another drone. He's very conscientious about taking out these drones, and that kind of puts his enemy Soulkey slightly behind, I think. But on this map, I recently saw a game between Snow and I think maybe Hero or Queen, where the Protoss player was doing quite well, and then the Zerg does a Doom drop and everything collapsed, you know. So that's what we need to kind of keep an eye out for in PvZ these days, is that mid-game, Doom drop coming from the Zerg players. And Protoss players have not been, just conscientiously making cannons and keeping some high templars at home. They kind of go all out with their forces. Nice attack, and none of the Scourges were able to kill out any of the targets, and the Mutualists are coming in small number, but 1 more Corsairs died, so that's a nice small victory there for Soulkey. But for the time being, this Dragoon is gonna back down, and for the moment, Best has air superiority. Okay, but no Overlords have been found, and finally the first Overlord of the game is gonna take it out. That is so many Scourges, but I don't know if Soulkey is advised to go that route, because his Mutualists are badly bruised. We're going to be seeing another attack soon, but the Corsairs need kind of hold position, and they do hold position. But I think they're kind of committing themselves too hard here. They're going to find a small enclave to hide 8 Corsairs, really nicely bunched up together. Yeah, it's going to be better for them to try to go around the map to find kind of what is happening here. 3 of the Corsairs are not grouped up with the rest of the units, but now they are. And 1 more Overlord, 2 more Overlords died, and very nice top Corsairs to take out several Scourges, and so many Overlords are going to be dying, and very nice for Best to kind of rotate out his weaker Corsairs as well. He's still got 7 Corsairs remaining after that engagement, and Soulkey is temporary supply block. He's got 58 units, but he's got only 37 supplies, so 20 supply blocked here for Soulkey. But for the time being, Best is going to retreat because his Corsairs are very much damaged. These 4 Mutualists, even though they're quite damaged, are still able to do some attack on those Zealots. And for the timing, both of the players are trading blow for blow here. Okay, the single Dragoon is gonna get taken out, but that's gonna be the end of the Mutualists. They're gonna try very hard to take out the last Dragoon, which they do, excuse me, and back up. And Best has not been so good at spotting the kind of stray Overlords. There's so many stray Overlords all around on the map. There's one at the 10 o'clock position, there's one at the 1 o'clock position, They are like 2 just right outside of Best expansion, but he's unable to find them. But anyways, we're seeing some Zealot attack coming in. He might need to take out the Spy. The Spy is right there. Go and take out the Spy with 4 Zealot. Yeah, he does. Try to focus his attention on, that Spire, but now it's going to be the end of that attack. I think these 2 Zealots need to focus hard, which they do. That Spire is going to come down, go inside the main as well, while the rest of the Hydralisks get kind of caught up in the front. Is that Spy going to get taken out? No, the last minute Spy is... What are you doing, Best? No, he doesn't take out the Spy, but he takes out something else. I'm not exactly sure what he's saying. He's going to try to take out the spawning pool now. And we see a Dark Templar marching out valiantly, attacking, looking for places to attack. Zealots attacking the drones, and some Zealots buying some time with the Hydralisks. So the battles is happening very tensely, but Best is up by about, 460 supply. For the time being, but Soulkey is still holding on. He's got his Spire. His Spire is still here. So, you know what? All is not lost yet. And he comes in now, Best, and takes out the Spire at the last minute. He's going to try to attack once again. But looks like Scourge is going to try to come out and find those, kind of bunched up Corsairs. And so many HTs are in the area. Is this going to be the end for Soulkey here? He doesn't have enough ground forces to take care of these units, but he's got more Hydralisks in. Okay, nice Storm. That was a freaking crazy Storm, taking out so many Scourges there. And now the last Spore we need to get taken out as well. That is another beautiful Storm as well, but no one is taking out that Spore. Take out the Spore, man. If he takes out the Spore, the Dark Templar can go right in. And that Dark Templar, what is it happening? He looks like Dark Templar is being attacked by his own Zealot, but no, that's going to be the end of this attack. And for the time being, Soulkey is hanging out by the thread. That single Spore is preventing these Corsairs to do, just extreme damage to the Mutalisks, to the Overlords, and the attack has been thwarted. But Best, is he going to expand because he's still on 2 bases and the number of Hydralisks kind of stabilized now. Zealot, of course, has +1 weapons as well as a speed, but the number of Hydralisks is getting really, really high, so it's going to be quite impossible for them to do the kind of damage they wish to do. These Corsairs are still kind of not really grouped up together, and some more, just continue, waves and waves of Zealots here, but I don't know if they would do the damage that we need to do. Take out the Spore, man. The last of the Spore is going to be falling, and indeed the Spore falls, and so the Corsairs come back if they wish, but now I don't think there's enough even Corsairs to do the damage that it wishes to do. I think the building that was destroyed previously might have been an Evolution Chamber. Okay, anyways, GG by Soulkey, and thanks for watching the game. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hi guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to the rematch between Best and Soulkey. Another amazing series of game, and this is going to be happening on Retro. The first game was on Apocalypse, and Best won very convincingly in a mid-game Zealot, +1 attack, and Zealot leg plus Corsairs push, and he destroyed several key infrastructures of Soulkey, and Soulkey was not able to just withstand the non-stop flow of Zealots into his expansion. But anyways, it's going to be the rematch here. Retro is the map, 4-player map with the mineral patch in the middle. We've seen some amazing games, PvZ on this map versus like between, for example, Mini and Queen, one of the games where all of the bases were taken. And just so many very nice games, and the importance here for Protoss, especially in long worn out micro battles, is not to get caught up in a particular attack and not to waste too many forces trying to get up the hills, because Zerg defenses can be very tough on this map. But anyways, for the time being, we're seeing 9 pull coming down from Soulkey, so a slight difference in the previous game, and Forge Expand exactly. When a Protoss player goes out with double probe like this, you know it's going to be Forge Expand, because he's looking forward to find his enemy's expansion as soon as possible so he can hide a pylon and a cannon behind the mineral patch. But for the time being, Soulkey is not going for the quick hatchery. He's going to try to go with the hatchery now. Is the drone going to be able to get inside and deter this drone? This probe can get inside. It can get inside, but the drone is hiding itself and waiting. Where's that probe going? That probe will see. Okay, it sees the drone. It kind of turns back right away, just in time to catch his drone. Let's see if he's going to be able to take the first hit. It does take the first hit, so the drone will have to kind of wait for a reinforcement from behind. Indeed, we see the second drone coming out. The other probe has been returning home already. This drone is very damaged. Yeah, but Best is not going to be able to kind of deter this drone because he's very damaged himself, very bruised. And the hatchery goes down, and he's not going to be able to put down his pylon as well, because the Zerglings are going to be on the way. 6 Zerglings, and Best sees it. And we're going to be seeing some cannons going up inside his base. Okay, 4 Zerglings only for the time being. And Best is not even trying to stop the Zerglings with his probe. Okay, the third hatchery is going to be coming down at the 9 o'clock position. So Soulkey is going to have a nice kind of, map control for the time being. And then he might decide to go for 3 hatch hydras, because we've seen so many 3 hatch hydras. When you go for this kind of early Zerglings aggression and you keep your enemy inside like this, you're free to put whatever tech that you wish to, and he's gonna try to exploit this opening, but no. Looks like Soulkey's just gonna camp his Zerglings out. A single cannon is enough to stop 5 Zerglings. Where's the 6th Zergling? It's somewhere around on the map, I think, but the probe from Best is hiding in the corner. Yeah, so for the time being, both of the players are not withstanding any significant damages, and Best will be able to resume mining with his 3 probes the moment his Zealot comes out of the first gateway. Is he gonna put... Okay, Best will need to mine for gas as well. Excuse me, his Nexus has come online, and he immediately sends out his 3 probes to go for the mining here. Okay, looks like all of the Zerglings have returned, and that prompts Best to stop the blockade on the gateway, because he doesn't need to block anymore. He's gonna be using those probes to just mine for more minerals patches, and this probe is staying here for just long enough to see that there is no hydrogen. He sees a hydrogen, but is he going to be able to get out alive? Okay, he goes the other way, and this is going to be critical information. The hydrogen is still very, very far away. He's not able to see that hydrogen. He sees a little bit on the right side, but not on the bottom left, and he's going to have to fight hard. And Soulkey is trying very hard to take out this probe, and the probe gets out of control. But at the last minute, it was taken out, and we have a hidden Zealot coming through as well. There is still Overlord at a 6 o'clock position. So this probe is, this Zealot is hiding all the way in the back, which is a nice movement. It's going to be able to, I think, just try to find a way to get out of here and go for more reconnaissance work. For the time being, the Zerglings are looking for that hidden Zealot. They're trying to go towards the 3 o'clock base, but there is nothing there. And Best is careful, and Protoss players nowadays have been so good with just waiting for the last possible minute to reveal the Zealot and then go and just see the Hydras basically. Anyways, you see that Best is not yet upgrading his forge. Maybe he's sensing that there might be a 3 hatch Hydra build from his enemy, so he's not even bothering with that move. He's gonna try to move the Zealot in. We have 2 Zealot coming from 2 sides here, and at least this one is gonna try to get up the ramp, and it does get up on the ramp. So it's going to be able to see the information that needs to see. This other Zealot at the 3 o'clock position. It's going to be able to hide behind the mineral patch if it wishes to. No, it's going to try to attack and take out some drones, but not able to take out any drones. And Soulkey's been doing a good job this game. And that drone is going to get taken out. The drone is still alive. So many damaged drones, but none of the drones have died so far. And Best is going to be hiding his probes here. And now he sees the Hydralisk morphing. And he's going to have to kind of double up on the cannons in his expansion. But for the timing, Best isn't doing so well, ladies and gentlemen. He's been losing 2 Zealots for nothing. Soulkey, his economic power is still unchecked here. And we're going to be seeing a lot of cannons going up. 3 cannons in the front. These 2 Zealots, we need to buy some time and drive the Hydralisk back. The Hydralisk might try to focus the session on the cannon. What are the forward cannon? It's going to be losing fast, and that cannon was forced to get cancelled. The second cannon is going to get forced to get cancelled as well, and the Zealots are not able to stop the Zerglings from streaming through, and that one last cannon in the back is going to get destroyed. No, it survived, and now a single cannon is just buying so much time, and critical block by one of a single Zealot here. All of the cannons will get forced to get cancelled. It's going to be better to just cancel the Forge now. I think there's no way that Best could save that Forge. He's got all of the time in the world to get his cannons up, and yet he's not able to get the cannons up. And now we see the last of the Hydralisks take out that cannon, but the Zealots stop one Hydralisk from going down. This Corsair is not able to do any attack, and we see that Best APM is only at 280. In this kind of situation, usually we see another player like Mini would have his APM closer to 400, but Best's APM is kind of low as well. So he's not able to micro his Corsairs in the same time that he's defending with his Zealots, and the last of the cannon are able to get up online, so they're gonna be able to stop the less of these Hydralisks from coming out. And finally we see the Corsairs start to go to work here at the main base of Soulkey, but these Hydralisk waves are not stopping. We have 5 cannons, 2 more coming up, and a little bit careless by Soulkey to lose a couple of his Hydralisks needlessly. And I think this rush has failed for the time being, but who's got the economic power after that battle is over? Best 50 supply, Soulkey 41. So yeah, that's nice. Anyways, we see double forge inside the best base, trying to just make up for that lost forge here, and he didn't have his the City of Adun is built, but not the Templar Archive yet, so he's gonna have to wait for that to bust out. But usually in this kind of situation, we see the Protoss player just go for the quick Zealot with Lex to go out and just to push those Hydralisks back. But Soulkey has got very nice Hydralisk number, so I don't know how much Zealots would get needed to actually push those Hydralisks back. This single courses is damaged. It needs to make sure not to die, because in this kind of situation the Zerg player often go for mutualist switch midway, and without a single courses to scout and to spot that attack switch, it's gonna be very disadvantageous, excuse me, for the Protons player for the timing. But anyways, we're seeing the storm kind of calm down a little bit. We have a little bit of a breathing room here as Bess is consolidating his expansions, and Soulkey is also just droning up and making more hatcheries. We won't have any kind of crazy stuff happening, I think, in 2 or 3 more minutes. But anyways, have you guys been checking out the Bitcoin prices? They're going up like crazy, because there's a lot of bad news with Bitcoin CEO going to jail or whatever. But there's also a lot of good news, because apparently I think the US Congress is going to approve an ETF on the Bitcoin. So exchange traded funds, if you are into finance, you know what that is. It's basically a way for you to set up a fund. That fund invests into something, for example, gold or stocks or whatever. But anyways, you don't invest in stuff. You invest in the fund, and the fund invests in the final assets. So you can kind of own a share of that fund. You can trade that share for someone else. So it's a very, very nice, flexible vehicle, financial instrument, if you will, to kind of invest. But anyways, Bitcoin prices are around 40,000 now, and they're predicted to go to even like 60,000 by this year's, or maybe by beginning of next year's, and 100,000 by the end of 2024. Some people say, but of course, all of that might just be gibberish talk. I don't know. But anyways, if you are into investing, then you might want to take a look into Bitcoin and just kind of divert a little bit of your financial holdings into that cryptocurrency. Anyways, back to this game. Looks like Zealot Leg has just kicked in, and so they're gonna try to push forward and drive the Hydralisks, but they need to get a great surround on the Hydralisk. That is not a great surround. Some Hydralisks are falling, but not all. And now the number of Zealots are dwindling, and they have to get pushed back. Supply-wise, Best is up by about 20 supplies. Got three High Templars, which is nice. He will need all of the High Templars he can get, in preparation for that mid-game mutualist switch. Which, by the way, do we see mutualist switch? I didn't see. Okay, we see the Scourges being made already. So yeah, we might have some mutualists coming out already, but we have a Dark Archon already morphing inside the Best main, so that's nice. Anyways, nice way for Best to kind of surround his enemy. Where's the Dark Archon? It needs to be somewhere. I think maybe the Dark Archon is not here, but we're seeing a kind of a sneaky Overlord hiding at the expansion here, overlooking everything and seeing everything. And I don't know where the Corsair is, but need to kind of go out there and take out that that Overlord. But anyways, a kind of a hidden hatchery at the 1 o'clock position. We might see some Hydralisks morphing into Lurkers in this ram. Yeah, exactly. Just 2 or 3 Hydralisks remaining, but they still get through. One single Zealot get through. The other Zealot, are they going to be get through or not? No, they're not able to get through. And so that is a nice block by Soulkey. He will have his 4th base set up very, very nicely. Dragoons taking out some of the Scourges, and yeah, that's the end of these Scourges. And where's that other really annoying course Overlord? And there it is. It's gonna get taken out. Where's the Dark Archon? I don't know. We have a Dark Archon somewhere on this map. We won't see it anymore. Anyways, Soulkey 103 supply, Best 119, and both of the players are gearing up very heavily. Micro-oriented drones getting transferred towards the 1 o'clock position. We're seeing Queen's Nest as well as 3rd base setting up as well. So both the players are not attacking anything for the time being. They're just kind of consolidating their sides of the map here and making sure the enemy cannot get ahead so much. Soulkey setting up in advance a series of defensive structures here, sunkens at all of his bases as well as lurkers. Let's watch out for that kind of crazy dude. Okay, very nice hidden lurker explored here by Best, and we've seen this happening so many times. Where the Zerg player just very, very quietly puts a Hydralisk in the corner and then morph a Lurker before the enemy is able to expand and hold position that Lurker and wait for the drones, the probes to get transferred. But Best is not fooled by that tactic. He's able to kind of see that. Anyways, drones getting transferred. Oh my god, these players are not even attacking each other for like 5 minutes already. Best's gonna be on the advance now. He's gonna try to move forward and start to try to assault the base at the 1 o'clock position. That base has a lot of defense to set up. We have an Overlord trying to scout for things. Oh my god, the Corsair! Very nice for Best to pay attention. Even though his APM was only 260, he was able to see that. Yeah, if I was Best, I would, you know, cannon up a lot more. I would build, oh my god, one High Templar with a lot of storms getting taken out. The other High Templar, both of the High Templar getting destroyed. That's really unfortunate. He lost those 2 High Templars. He still got an Archon in the back-to-back last night. 4 base Zerg against 3 base, soon to be 4 base Protoss here. Some cannons getting set up in this base, and oh my god, these 2 Hydralisks, even though they're damaged, they still be able to, I think, attack. I think those cannons, or maybe they will morph into lurkers. We'll see. But anyways, they're getting onto the high ground with 2 Zealots chasing them, and yeah, Best has got a slight map control now. He's holding everything together. A small group of Zerglings trying to attack the 11 o'clock position, and nice Storm takes them all out. And Best is still having a nice map control, but Soulkey is catching up in supply as well as in economy. Soulkey is only behind by about 10 supply now. He's catching up very quickly. And let's see how Soulkey is doing with regards to tech. He needs to have Hive tech now, Defiler tech. You know, oh, what's happening here? Oh, those Dragoons need to back down a little bit. Yeah, what I would like to see more from Protoss player in this game is Reavers. Because Zerg is, you know, gearing up towards the mid game very, very nicely. We have a single Archon coming through. What is that Dark Archon could be doing here? It could Maelstrom those Hydralisks on the left, on the bottom side, which it does. A nice Overlord getting sniped. Very beautiful, you know, Observer snipe. But there's another Observer in the back. So those units are going to get pushed back. And yeah, Soulkey is holding his side of the map, where Best is kind of also very, very slowly attacking. He's not making sure not to waste too much forces, you know, banging his heads against the wall. And we're seeing Best getting preparation for the Zerg Doom Drop as well, putting up several cannons and keeping, you know, some of his High Templars at home as well, just to make sure his enemy is not able to drop him. Anyways, man, both the players are macroing like fiends. Take a look at the map, man. The entire left side of the map is going to Best, and the entire right side is going for Soulkey. Nice Storm. I don't know. I think Best doesn't have the upgrades. Okay, he's got the energy upgrade for the High Templars, which means each High Templar could cast 3 storms maximum, and that's a nice, you know, arsenal in the toolbox. This kind at this stage of the game, Reavers will need to get deployed. And you know what? When I play, I also go for Arbiters, even though it's PvZ. But of course, at the high level, we don't really see Arbiters being used at all, which is a shame, because Arbiter works nicely as a combination against the Zerg player, I think. I think personally, I don't know. Anyways, we're seeing lurkers getting set up. Oh my god, so many lurkers spying. The Zealots need to kind of spread out, which they do. How many lurkers can they take out? Some Dragoons on high ground as well, and they take out 1 more lurker. Just 2 lurkers remaining. Dragoons will need to kind of move back, and this bottom base is gonna go to Protoss or to Zerg. I don't know. So many Zerg reinforcement coming through, but they got in a choke point here, and nice storm to damage most of those units. 1 more storm need to get deployed, and that storm is deployed at the last minute. We have a single observer, 2 observers only, and okay, last minute Dark Swarm on that group of lurkers, and the Zealots need to get in position as well. The Zealots take out the last of the lurkers as well as the last of the Defiler. 1 more storm on the incoming group of lurkers. Archon, we need to cast Maelstrom. Nice Maelstrom, but there's no Zerg. Okay, there is some storm to take care of those units, but it's not yet done. They're still in the back. They're still attacking. You need to kind of finish them off with the, you know, with the storm here. Where these Dragoons going, I don't know. Best is kind of being a little bit clumsy here, but he's gonna back out the rest of his forces. So anyways, the 6 o'clock base goes to Zerg for the time being. That was a very, very nice critical, I think, victory for the Zerg player, but it's not gonna be the end. Is Best gonna try to assault the base again? No, he doesn't. He goes for the counter attack. Now the issue for him is the 12 o'clock base. If during this time he was able to secure the 12 o'clock base, it would have been a different story. But he's not able to secure it. So anyways, Zerg is up a base for the time being. Anyways, remember on this map Retro, there's odd number of bases, not even. So Protoss is not guarantee a win just by taking the entire left side, and Zerg can take the entire right side. That's just one of the conditions. The other condition is good trade. You need to trade really well just to make sure that your enemy is not able to just get a better economy. Anyways, we are seeing some Doom drops, but so many High Templars already in position, and Zealot to cast a storm on those overlords, man. The overlords are not dropping anything. Now they're dropping at the last minute, but nice storm to take out so many overlords. And that High Templar is able to cast a storm here in the 6 o'clock position and takes out a single lurker. Anyways, but this is not yet the end, I think, of the Protoss attack. They were going to be back. Anyway, Soulkey is behind by about 20 supply, and he still's got, what is it, 1, 2, okay, he has got a new bases club position, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. Protoss got 5 bases. And yeah, cast a storm from the low ground. This is the way to trade, man. Just go from the low ground, cast a lot of storms, and retreat. Just rinse and retreat, basically. That's gonna be the key to victory here. But you gotta be careful. Some Zerg counter attack is coming to the map. High Templar is gonna get attacked from the back here. Cast a storm. Best is not paying attention. Need to cast a storm with those 3 High Templars in the back, as well as use his Maelstrom to stop those Zerglings or something. Yeah, anyways, the Sunken is getting destroyed, so that's good. Last minute Plague is able to attack and kill out a lot of the Protoss forces. So Best is backing up once again. Overlord dropping in here. What do we have? Cannons or something here. Okay, finally we're seeing the Overlord getting out, but Storm is deployed as well on that lurker. So both of the lurkers died, and for the time being, Best didn't lose any kind of economic damage. At the 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock base, the game is getting kind of crazy and crazier by the minute. 19-minute mark, and we're seeing Reavers for the first time in several bases. And Best, I think, has given up assaulting the 6 o'clock base. Now, you see, with Nidus Canal, Zerg is really mobile on this kind of... Okay, nice feedback on the Defiler. So I think everything has been... All of the high tech has been used, you know, of course, with the exception of Reavers. Excuse me, of the Arbiters and Carriers. But of course, Queen as well. At some point, we will see Queen being used. And in late game, PVZ, sometimes Queen is very nice. Oh my god, Cracklings coming through. We have a single Archon acting as a shield to block all of these Cracklings from destroying the cannons. But two cannons were taken out in the process. And so that's going to be the end of this attack. But yeah, just 3 cannon is not going to be able to hold you know, a large Zerglings attack in the mid game, especially in the late game. So for the time being, Best will need to kind of double up his cannon defenses. At 9 o'clock position here, we are seeing, what are we seeing here? Okay, just 2 Scourges coming through. They're gonna try to take care of that. Shadow, the Shadow has been plagued. Okay, just more cannons getting set up everywhere. At Best might decide to go for the frontal attack. Like I said, on Retro, especially for macro games like this one, the Protoss player needs to be careful not to waste forces banging against the Zerg defense. That's gonna be the key here. Looks like he decided to attack the 2 o'clock space. I don't know about this decision, man. This might be a bad decision, because even though he got the high ground advantage, okay, he's got the high ground advantage. Storm the lurker coming from the low ground. Best, what are you doing? He finally stormed something, and he takes out a couple of lurkers. And those Archons on the low ground is gonna do so much damage. The Observer need to get safe as well. That Archon is getting ready. If he can Maelstrom something on the ram, that's gonna hold the rest of the forces there. It's gonna cast a nice storm from the high ground, and Maelstrom and Storm and Maelstrom again. Maybe then everything is getting destroyed, and this is a very, very nice trade for the Protoss player. But the game is not yet ended here. 3 hatchery. If these 3 hatcheries get saved, then that's gonna be a nice victory for the Zerg player. But so much Zerg blood is being spilled, just buying some time here by the Protoss player. But none of the hatcheries have been destroyed. There's still 3 hatcheries here. Best need to focus on taking out some of those hatcheries, and Zerg reinforcements are pouring through supply-wise. Soulkey 160, Best 188, and now the number of Protoss forces is thinning out like crazy. Once again, the hatcheries are not yet destroyed. Some Xenos are just attacking random stuff here. So yeah, after these forces are completely wiped out, there's nothing here. That signifies the Protoss victory, I think. Just a couple of you know, Zerg blood remaining. That's all. Yeah, you know, if you know, I was Best, I would try to take out 1 or 2 hatcheries instead of, you know, attacking the refinery or attacking some random stuff. Anyways, we're seeing finally Best decided to take this 12 o'clock base. I don't know if he's gonna be able to succeed, man. I don't think that's gonna be the case, because he's lost a lot of forces in the process. But anyways, counter attack from the Fiend here, from Soulkey. Look at how many Zerg forces are just concentrating in the center of the map. They're so strong now. They don't have support of Ultralisk. That's the only thing missing from the equation. He needs to have Ultralisk now, because Reavers on the field, and the only way for Zerg to fight those Reavers effectively is Ultralisk, I think. that can take those buffy hits. But anyways, High Templars need to cast a storm. He's not even waiting to cast a storm because he's got just so much Reavers. Anyways, we're seeing a lot of Zerg unit coming through. These 2 Reavers have been damaged from before, but they're still very strong. And if Best can hold the 12 o'clock position, the map is gonna be split nicely into half here. The 6 o'clock base, I was gonna say, if Best can just sneak a shadow with speed going through that area, that's gonna be very nice. Anyways, Defiler is gonna cast a Plague Key, and Best is not reacting on time to save his units. Okay, we have a single Reaver destroying those Lurkers. Pick up the Reavers in the front. The Shadow's gonna get destroyed. Go back. Okay, the Shadow gets saved, so that's nice. And now the Reaver has the high ground advantage. Looks like Soulkey is gonna try to assault the top left quadrant of the map with a lot of forces going through. His Best gonna go down there to defend. He sees it with some Zealot. There's a lot of Reavers, there's a lot of everything, but let's see, for the time being, he's buying some time by stopping his enemies right here in the middle and making sure that Reaver that just pops out of the Robo has some energy. That would be a nice idea. Nice storm to take out a lot of, I guess, damaging a lot of these Lurkers. But for the time being, okay, a single Archon just dying here, I guess. Not yet. Anyways, Best has got 3 upgrades, and I'm sure that Soulkey's got 3. No, he's got 3 too only. Anyways, Defiler comes through casting a storm. Excuse me, a plague or a dark swarm. No, it's gonna be plague, but no, the Defiler dies at the last minute. We're seeing a frontal attack here at the 3 o'clock position. Now this is a critical mistake, I think, by Soulkey, because this base has been mining for a long time. Even if it loses, it's fine. Best is happy to trade this base for a series, you know, a lot of Zerg blood, I think. And just, yeah, storming from the low ground even, just buying so much time. Yeah, and Soulkey is not even successfully penetrating this base. So I think for the time being, Best is holding nicely. Now the only advantage of taking out this base is that you're gonna stop the gas flow for the Protons player. Now gas is very important. Even the exhausted, you know, gas, what is it, assimilator is still something. It's still a lot, I think. So anyways, Archons are so strong. Do we have any storm energy? No! Those Lurkers get deployed at last minute. Zealot need to get in the forefront of everything and attacking those Lurkers. Oh my god, another beautiful storm on the Lurker. Just 2 Lurkers in the Dark Storm. So many Lurkers are reinforcing the cannons in the back. It's buying some time and the Dark Storm is dying. Attack! What are you doing? Don't retreat anymore. And finally, Best goes and attack with the rest of his Archon. But that's gonna be the end. The mineral patches have been mined out already. So yeah, Best is happy to trade this, man. What does he have? He's gonna pick up his probes, which is a nice idea. Yeah, he's gonna just say, you know, take this base. I don't care. I don't need it. I'm gonna transfer the rest of my probes to the 12 o'clock position. But you know, he wouldn't be happy of losing the gas, man. Like I said, gas is everything in late game PvZ. Yeah, but anyways, how many mineral patches remaining? I think 500 or 600 minerals remain in that area. Lurkers coming through. Is Best paying attention? He is kind of paying attention. He's gonna cast a nice Reaver shot on those units, and he needs to kind of reinforce with more forces, which he does. 1 Reaver is gonna fall. That Reaver is going to pull back. He does cast some nice Reaver shot and push the rest of his enemies' forces back, and he holds this bridge. For the time, he's gonna have to build some forward cannons as well, just to slow down the advancements of the Zerg forces here. Who's gonna win, man? Can you predict now? If you were to predict this game, I think that Best had a nice advantage about 5 minutes ago, but when he lost a base at the 9 o'clock position, I think the advantage is going to Soulkey. You know what? If I was Best, I would go for Arbiters, because you could use Arbiters to go for nice. Oh my god, Best, pay attention! He pays attention! He can take out several units, which is a nice idea. So that was a nice trade. Now it's gonna be up to Soulkey to decide how much money he wants to waste banging his heads against the Protoss defenses here. Drop would be a nice idea. Why doesn't he try drops? I don't know, maybe because he's fearing, okay, if I drop, my drop fails, then yeah, I'm just gonna get completely, you know, destroyed, whatever. But anyways, yeah, for the time being, just endless Archons here. Archons are great in late game PvZ, unless the Zerg player goes for mass Hydras. But yeah, anyways, beautiful storm, just making use of the energy very efficiently. Looks like Soulkey's gonna try to change his angle of attack. He's gonna try to go for the bottom left quadrant, maybe. He's just grouping up a lot of his forces. Best, his formula is very simple. High Templar, Storm, Retreat, get more energy. Storm, Retreat, get more energy. Now the counter to that as a Zerg player is Queens. But I don't know if Soulkey is gonna make the decision to go for Queen. Oh my god, the attack, Best, are you paying attention? Storm from the high side, he's gonna storm now, he's storming. And all of these Hydras are wiped out, they're a complete mess. But losing several High Templars in the process is also not a good idea. A nice observer sees the situation at the 9 o'clock position. A Dark Templar going there would be nice here. But can he, he's got 200 maxed out army, so he's not gonna have the time to, the Psy, to, make a Dark Templar. Queen, finally, speak of the devil, exactly, Queen is what you need here. Because Queen takes care of both Reavers and High Templars very sophisticatedly, so that's a nice idea. But anyways, the Dark Templar slipping through here. Of course, he's not going to get fought. This other Dark Templar will be able to get fought out. Double Dark Templar. He needs to take care of the Zerglings first, because after the Zerglings die, then you can take up the Lurkers, because Zerglings will not trigger any kind of notification. There's no pop-up in your desktop when you lose the Zerglings, but there is pop-up in your notification when you lose when the Lurkers attacked. Anyways, all the Lurkers and Zerglings are clear out at the 9 o'clock position. That's a nice trade for Best, and I can retreat. And I would just also go for Mind Control, just for laughs, because you have just so much minerals and gas. So go for Mind Control and steal some stuff. I don't know, like a Defiler, like what Stork does. The Stork is a master of stealing Defilers, as evidence in his game between him and I think, who's the other guy? I think GG play. Anyways, nice Storm, pick up the Reaver. He picks up both the Reavers and retreats. And so that's a nice formula there. Best comes forward and does one more Storm. He's gonna have to storm now. He's gonna try to storm. That's a terrible storm. He picks up one of the Reavers. And one High Templar get destroyed. But Best is still holding the ground quite well here. And yeah, the Queens are just waiting for the energy. I mean, you need to get deployed now. Because, I don't know. And if I was Best, I would also, I don't know. After you see the Queen, what should you make? I mean, Mind Control for sure. You could Mind Control the Queen easily and use the Queens against their own mother. Or mothers, whatever. Anyway, look at the map and look at the beautiful split of colors. Like, green on the right side, brown on the left side. And we are seeing a hatcheries getting set up as well at the 9 o'clock position. That's the key to the game, and Best is just holding the ground quite well here. Why some probes are getting transferred to this other base. Another way to play PvZ late game as a Zerg player is to go for Guardians and Devourers, but I don't see Soulkey going for that. You need a lot of gas for that. But yeah, I think he's gonna decide to use his Queens instead. We're seeing Queen coming through, taking care of several High Templars. Nice idea. This is a nice way just to make his enemy waste. Okay, all of the High Templars get destroyed. So now the only way to counter this as Protoss is to put your High Templars inside shuttles. That's the only way to do it. But anyways, we're seeing an assault on this front base. Remember, Best still got some High Templars in his main. Oh my god, what are you doing? Okay, we're seeing a drop of what Reavers? 3 Reavers. Is it going to be enough to hold this? He needs Storms from the high ground, which he does. There is, yeah, he's got like 3 High Templars inside his main base, so he's buying a lot of time this way. But anyways, the Queens are still a threat. Now, who do you think would win this game now after seeing the appearance of Queens? And yeah, he's gonna go for the High Templars. You know what? Why would you go for the Reavers? I mean, going for the Reavers would also be a nice target. But anyways, okay, looks like Soulkey is ready to assault the top left quadrant. He goes through with a lot of forces. Best need to pick up his Reaver. He picks up his Reaver. He's got a Dark Templar. He's got a High Templar. Go for Dark Archon and use feedback or Maelstrom or whatever against your enemies, man. Looks like Zerglings are flying through. Pick up the front of the Reaver. He's gonna try to pick up the Reavers. That shuttle might get destroyed. Zealot coming to reinforce, which is a nice idea, and a lot of Zerg blood is spilled trying to cross this bridge, achieving nothing, and Best still holds it, so that's nice. Soulkey, 6,000 minerals in bank, 2,000 gas. Best 5,200 minerals in the bank and 2,300 gas. So both the players are eye for eye, nail for nail, tooth for tooth, knuckle for knuckle here. Looks like another frontal attack by Soulkey. Goes through with a lot of Zerg forces. Best got 5-6 Reavers and High Templars. Where the queens when you need them? It's gonna be the moment to cast those, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody thingy. But anyways, yeah, these Zerg forces are pushed back, and Soulkey, I don't know, man. Save your queen's energy and attack together with your main army. That's my advice for Soulkey. Why do you just cast, you know, your oh my freaking god, this is my Protoss dream comes true here. A mass production of Archons, or Dark Archons to be precise. They could counter those queens very nicely by mind controlling them or just feedback or whatever. Can you feedback queen? I think you can. Okay, very nice. What is this called? Spying move? I always forget the name of this spells. I think it's spy, right? Making babies, spying, and making green glue is the name of the spells that you know, those are the nicknames that I have for the queen spells, man. I don't know the official name, so I just call them making babies, making green glue, and spying. Anyways, we're seeing some attacks somewhere. Finally, Guardians coming through. Yeah, so finally, Soulkey decided, you know, the other way to play this game is to go for Guardian. Now, you need, as best, you need to pick up those Archons in the back and use them, man. Yeah. Anyways, we're seeing High Templars getting dropped, and they could storm out those units and, you know, get picked up. And very, very nice for Soulkey to pull them back. Now, that Shadow could just survive forever, I think. Protected with cannons like this, and he's gonna even pick up his Reaver. Oh my god, goes through High Templars getting destroyed, but the cannons yeah, the Queen even gets saved as well. Very, very nice move by Soulkey. Where's the rest of the Archon? He needs to make mass Shadow and mass Archons, I think. Anyways, now looks like the cover between the two bases have been completely wiped out, so there's no way for Best to kind of reinforce his 12 o'clock base. You need to make sure you can reinforce it. Nice storm at the last minute. He's gonna storm those Scourges as well. No, he doesn't, but he stormed some other stuff, which is nice as well. And yeah, and he pulls back and gets saved. He looks like Soulkey might decide to attack the 12 o'clock base, which would be a great idea. But that base is also mined out as well. Let's take a look at the 9 o'clock base. I think it's gonna come down to that base. Looks like none of the I think we have a hatchery there, but it's not mining because we don't see any movement at the 9 o'clock base whatsoever. So let's keep an eye out for that. Soulkey, 8,500 minerals in the bank. Best 4,200. This is reminiscent of the game between Stork and GG play, the movie, aka the movie. Yeah, if you haven't seen that game, you know, back in 2008 or whatever, go and check it out. That game is freaking ridiculous. It's dubbed the movie because it's so long, like 2 hours long. So long that the commentators have to stop the gamers, and ask Stork if you ever will attack, and Stork said, yeah, I'm gonna attack. And finally Stork attacks and win the game. But anyways, yeah, this base has been mined out, so Best won't mind losing it. But now the question is, he's gonna be losing all of his gas. He would need to make sure he doesn't lose all of the gas, man. He would need as much gas as possible. Where are the Dark Archons when you need them? You need to get those Dark Archons in places to get, like, steal stuff. Steal stuff, I think. He's got so much Dark Archons in the back. Yeah, okay, he's even stolen an Overlord. He's gonna use the Overlord to transfer his forces, right? Yeah, exactly. He's gonna use them to go somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but you know, and even go for our Arbiters. I mean, the way to play the game is also to use Arbiters. Anyways, this base is gonna get completely wiped out. Is Best gonna be able to win this? Because he's losing a lot of bases and fast. So I don't know, man. Of course, Protoss scales a lot better, but all of these Reavers are gonna get completely wasted here. How can Best win this? He needs to pick up his Reavers and go somewhere else, man. I think in that Archon is firing a lot of cannons, and that Archon has been destroyed. What's happening here? Best is stealing some stuff. I think he's stealing some. Okay, he's stealing a lot of Lurkers as well. Lurkers is not what you need to steal. What you need to steal are these expensive Guardians and Queens. If you can steal a lot of Queens, that's great. You know, it kind of hits two birds with one stone, which you stop the incoming babies attack, and the second thing is you can baby attack your enemy. You know what? So Queen is a very expensive target in this PvZ meta, late game meta, I think. Anyways, the Soulkey is still 200 supply, Best 185. What is it? The expansion at the top left is completely wiped out. There's some Lurkers inside the Best base, not yet camped down. But anyways, these Archons are coming through. And let's see if that Archon is gonna be able to provide some power. We think Queen's getting ready to snipe some stuff. And I would just say that Soulkey is almost won this game for sure. Why is Best not using his Archon? Okay, fine, he said start attack. Maelstrom, what are you doing, Best? You're so slow. Maelstrom, those things will steal those units. His attention is somewhere else. Yeah, but anyways, Zergling's coming through because there's a time ticking as well. Best, you know, Soulkey need to kind of take out this base because those mineral patches get completely mined out. That's gonna be the key issue here is to who can mine better. Oh my god, just what? Is this even like a nice, like a feasible strategy? Just mass Archons everywhere? Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I think this base is still just a single cannon, just single pylon, man. A single pylon that powers like 25,000 cannons. Oh my god, you know, it would be nice to take a screenshot of that. But anyways, yeah, this base is gonna get completely wiped out. What are you doing, Best? You've got so much money. He's got so much supply. He's got like 240 worth of sign because he's stealing stuff. Yeah, he's stealing even more lurkers. And picks up the lurkers and he lands them on the ground. And yeah, those lurkers. Okay, he needs to storm those units. What are you doing, Best? Why? He's losing a. What are the? He need to maelstrom or something, or even steal those zerglings. But decided not to do so. And these lurkers, because they are not yet deployed on the ground, they get completely wiped out. So that's not nice. Use a freaking our Alcon to steal the queen. He steals the first queen of the game, and the second queen is gonna get stolen. What are you doing? Go and steal more queens. Okay, what's happening? He's gonna send out the rest of his horse. Yeah, 2 queens is stolen. Do you get a pop-up notification when your queens are stolen? I don't know. But anyways, this base is completely wiped out. Best is just trying to buy as much time as possible. And now with his like freaking battalion of queens and Dark Archon, he can just slowly make babies out of everything, I think. The only thing he cannot make babies out of is the Guardians. And the Guardians are very important. Anyways, we see this, okay, he's gonna steal more stuff. What is he stealing? Another, steal the freaking lurkers. He does steal the lurkers. He steals both of the lurkers and they're coming back. And they're getting deployed as well. And so many Archons in the back. He's got like no space to build stuff. That's the problem. More queens coming through. Oh my god, so many queens getting stolen. What is that? What spell is he making? I don't know. He made some spell. Maybe it's the you know, the baby thingy. But anyways, now queen 6,000 minerals in the bank for Best and 500 minerals in the bank for Soulkey. Soulkey decided to all in. Everything is got, but the queens. Oh my god, is Best gonna be losing now? Because looks like everything's attacking. Best has got like reavers, yeah, cannons, yes, but the Archons need to steal those defilers. He does steal one defiler, the defiler get destroyed at the last minute though, so that's not good. Make some battery as well. When you go for mass Archon, you need to also make batteries. You know why? Because you need to recharge your Archon, I think, when you use them, so that they can live a little bit longer. But anyways, go and steal some drones or something. Anyways, the game is getting freaking ridiculous. That Reavers is all the way in the back and just saving so much time. Oh my god, Guardians coming through. It's gonna be time to steal some Guardians. I'll put those spell that, you know, slow down the Guardians on them. What is that spell called? I don't know. Anyways, they don't have any energy maybe. So we are seeing just, yeah, he need to storm. It's gonna be better to storm them because it's actually a little bit more economic efficient. But anyways, all of the Guardians get destroyed except for 2. No, all of the Guardians get destroyed. Best got 4,000 minerals in the bank, but he's got no place to make stuff. And looks like Soulkey's decided to finally mine out of the 9 o'clock base. And he's also mined out of the 12 o'clock base. How can Best possibly win this game? He's not, no mining possible. I mean, this game is just for laughs, right? I hope. Anyways, nice Maelstrom on a group of units here, but we don't have High Templars on the high ground to storm anything. So Best is gonna be losing. Look at those queen coming through. He's casting babies out of all of the lurkers. Scourge is coming in hopelessly, trying to take out things, but that's not gonna be working. And yeah, Best just make non-stop High Templar. But look at the gas. Best got no gas, so he's gonna be forced just to make, I think, Zealot now. Queen needs to run for their lives, I think. Yeah. Best got no gas, so either make cannons or Zealot or something because he's got no gas. Anyways, Maelstrom or, you know, those glue thingy maybe. The last of the Reavers has died. Where's the shuttle with Reavers? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, Best is gonna be stuck on this high ground, just like full of Archons here. But there's no way he could win, I think. How many mineral patches remain on this map? That's gonna be the critical question here. He did a feedback on something. I think a Defiler. And also an Ice Storm here. Those Queens, you need to hide, man. Don't stay in plain sight like this because those Scourges will be looking for you. Yeah, Best is gonna be remaking a lot of cannons. And Observer as well. He's gonna steal some stuff. What is he stealing? Or making babies out of. Defiler is the high target. And also those, what? I don't know. A single Reaver. He make a Shadow, man. You know what? In this kind of situation, because you have got so much minerals, make Shadows. Shadows cost 200 minerals is better than 2 Zealot, I think. But Soulkey is also running out of minerals, so that's gonna be the key here. The last of the Reaver died, so that's not good. Yeah, he's making mass Zealot, which isn't a bad idea because Zealot, you cannot cast Queen's energy on the Zealot because it's a waste of the energy. So, oh my god, where the Zerg forces? Look at the supply. Soulkey 119 supply, Best 138. So Best is winning, I think. This game is freaking ridiculous, but I think Best is winning. Use your energy, man. Okay, Best need to make sure he has some gas. He needs to make sure he still has some gas because he's only mining gas out of one base, and that's not good. He needs to make more probes. He needs to make more probes. What's happening here? Just Queens coming out, and we are seeing those spying moves once again. Yep, you need to spy and see stuff. And Soulkey also, Best also can spy his enemy. Maybe he's gonna go out a single Archon and steal an Overlord so he can see more stuff. He needs to make a Shadow to hide those High Templars, I think. Okay, more Zealot attack. They're gonna try to take out the weak Archon. Like I said, the Archon after this being used, it's very weak. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, some nice baby attack on those High Templars. But that's gonna be the end. Can you control those babies? I mean, can you use them? Can you say like go and attack? Okay, he's like, he needs to make more probes and mine more like gas. He's got so few gas, man. Okay, anyways, yeah, look at his gas count. It's going up very slowly. Something is being used on something. I don't know what. But anyways, the Archons, the Maelstrom, we need to happen here. We're seeing some Maelstrom attack, which is nice. More Reavers in the back. And those High Templars, we need to take care of those Hydralisks and one Hydralisk. Okay, he's stealing a Hydralisk as well, which is nice. But I would say steal the Queen. Of course, he's got so much energy, he can steal whatever the heck he wants. And he needs to make Observers, right? Or steal some Overlords. He's got some Overlords in the back. There's a kind of a hidden Soulkey's Overlord at the bottom corner, bottom left. You can see there's a green dot here. He does a Storm, and if the Reaver lift up, then it's going to die. Oh my god, Queen, run for your lives! Maelstrom! Very, very nice Maelstrom, but there's nothing to finish off those units. Okay, there is something to finish off the units. He's gonna one more Storm, and the rest of the Scourges die. Scourge, I think, costs like 50 minerals and 50 gas, right? So, very, very cost effective. And the gas count for Best has stopped. Like, he's not even, you know, making anything out of his... make more probes, I think. You know, it'd be really, really fun. What's happening? It'd be really, really funny if the Queen's energy is used to, you know, take out the probes. Like, that just comes down to how resource scarcity is happening in this game, man. And the Queens are leading the charge. The Queens are flying out, steal a drone with a mineral in it so that you can get more mineral intake. That would be the, you know, the ultimate bad mannerism or whatever. And yeah, you can mind control the Scourge. What is, you know what? You need to mind control the Scourge because then the other Scourge will automatically attack it, which means that you get both Scourges for free. What is Soulkey typing? Okay, DK. Okay, they're just bad mannering each other, I think. Soulkey's got 3,000 minerals. Best got 106,000 minerals. And there is, okay, there's a hidden pylon or something, I think. Okay, what is... Okay, look like Soulkey decided he's not attacking anymore. He's in full defensive mode. Look at this, and Best will need to waste so much money trying to get up the ramp here. Yeah, Soulkey decided, I'm gonna just get all of my forces into one base. And the base that he decided to do that for is the base at the 6 o'clock position. If Best can mind control a single Guardian, you know, just a single Guardian, then he's gonna be able to just wipe through those Sunkens like crazy. But of course, there's no Guardian left on this map. Okay, what is best doing? If he can steal some stuff, maybe a drone. Okay, some more mind control thingy or maelstrom on those scourges, but no high templars are in a position to do anything. Anyways, there are some high templars. Okay, we're seeing some more stealing stuff. You know what? Now it's gonna be beneficial for Soulkey just to like destroy his own ground forces because they're gonna be used against him. I mean, this is like Game of Thrones when you know the more humans you throw at the zombies, the more disadvantage it becomes because all of those humans become zombies later. So you know it's better to just make any army at all and just don't produce anything. Or produce buildings because buildings cannot be turned into zombies, right? Like that's exactly what Soulkey is doing. Soulkey is wasting, okay, stealing those zerglings is a nice idea. He's got nothing else to do. Best is not even using his reavers. I mean, reavers against Sunken would also be a nice idea. Maybe a Corsair with the with that spell that you know that what is that spell that destroys the buildings under it? Yeah, that could be a nice addition to the game here. Anyways, there's still a lot of scourges left, and that's gonna be one key issue here with what Best is doing as well. I need to make sure not to lose any of his air units, especially the queens. You need all of those units. Okay, we're seeing more units attacking, and some nice storms, which is great. He's maelstorming his own zealot. 5 scourges remaining. Soulkey's got a lot of money, man. He won't need to worry about money. Anyways, this base is gonna get wiped out. Stealing the drone. Perfect. What can you make, man? As a Zerg player, I mean, you don't have any gas. Anyways, the only thing you can use the drone for is mine more gas. Exactly, just mine more gas, basically. Is what I would tell him. But anyways, those queens at the 9 o'clock base is being hidden. Okay, that drone has returned home. Is it gonna mine more gas? Okay, we have an idle probe. He used the idle probe. Okay, more units getting destroyed. That base is gonna die for sure. Queen's getting destroyed. Bass, he's losing 2-3 queens. Okay, very nice move at the last minute, and he takes out. He maelstrom his own queens, which is a good idea. Okay. Anyway, Soulkey is 1,200 minerals. Best 106,000 minerals. What's happening here? More maelstrom, or mind control maybe. I don't know. You need to maelstrom those zerglings. A single zealot could. Oh my god, zealot. Okay, well, someone is typing something. I don't know what's happening. But you know I just feel really bad for the other players who's watching these two players playing. I mean, they're like, God, I want to go for a shower. I don't want to stay on the stream. Like, please excuse me, but I'm going for my shower. But anyways, yeah, the games are still going on. 50th minute, and we have like 2-3 queens remaining. You know, it would be nice if Best finds his enemy's hidden queen with his own queen and use his queen to put a spying spell on his enemy's queens, so he knows exactly where those queens are at all times, and he can steal them later. Exactly, right? But anyway, what's happening? He's typing something here. Anyways, looks like Best decided to move out. He can take out some bases. I mean, there's some bases he can take out. For example, the top left, the top right corner of the map, there's no defenses at all. So go and take out those forces. What I think would be the key here. Okay, some more units are being destroyed. And okay, where are the queens? The queens are hiding somewhere, and both of the players are deciding not to play anymore. Maybe, I don't know. JYJ is saying something. Okay, we are seeing just production of scourges by Soulkey here. Best is decided to attack. He decided to go for the 12 o'clock base. That is gonna be the the easier base to attack here. And yeah, mass queen going somewhere. 10 queens. No, 12 queens. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 12 queens exactly. The 12 queens are going to steal the queen. He steals 1 queen. Oh no, he feedbacks the queen. Why does he feedback the queen? He doesn't have energy maybe. But yeah, anyways, stealing the queen would be a lot better. Okay, looks like Soulkey's decided, I cannot win this game. The best I could hope for is a draw. So he's moving all of its queens to the bottom of the 6 o'clock base. Whereas Best is also clearing out a lot of the forces. Soulkey, 1,000 minerals in the bank. Best, 1,600 minerals in the bank. The other guys are saying, can we just leave? Can we just, please leave? But anyways, there's still a lot of forces less. Okay, there's still some mineral patches by Soulkey. He's not using it. Very funny stuff. Anyways, we're seeing Zerglings attacking the babies. And the base, all of the bases everywhere on the map have been destroyed. Except for Soulkey's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases remaining. He started to make a Hydralisk now. Why do you make Hydralisk? I mean, what's good of a Hydralisk? Maybe he just forgot about the Hydralisk for sometimes. Anyways, it's gonna be best time to attack, and he's coming out of with everything. I mean, the only thing Soulkey could hope for is mass sunkens. He's also saving some money as well because you know what? Money cannot be destroyed. So the best way to not get lost is to don't make anything. If you don't make anything, they cannot be mind control. And okay, what's happening here? The Zealots are attacking, and one Zealot is weak. He needs to make sure to pull the weak Zealot back if we want to save it. He's not pulling it back. He destroyed everything, so that's not nice. Don't attack the drones. Save it. What are you doing? Save the drone. You need the drone to mine for more gas, I think, right? Yeah. Anyways, maybe Best has got a different mentality. If I was Best, I would steal any drones I can find. You need those drones, man, because if you can make more drones, you can make more High Templars. Right? Or maybe not. Anyways, it looks like Soulkey is just, hanging out, chilling. Okay, yeah, there's one more probe. They use a freaking goddamn probe, man. He's got 2 Hydro probes. I mean, these guys are like pro gamers, and there's 2 Hydro probes on the battlefield. Anyways, those queens are looking around for something. Okay, this overlord sees everything. You know what? Another way to play this game is to steal all of the overlords. If you can get all of your enemies overlord, there's nothing to spot, and you can just go for what can you go for? I don't know. Anyways, you can also use your own overlord to drop Zealots in the main to destroy the spire. If you can take out the spire, no more scourges, and your queens could roam free. Look what the heck happened to the base at the top right. Looks like it's just left there. Best didn't go and attack it at all. He's gonna decide to attack. Okay, we might have some kind of defiler. That defiler need to get saved though by some overlord because the drone, excuse me, the queen is gonna be looking for it. Yeah, store your freaking defiler inside your overlord. You have a single overlord. Okay, we have a oh my god, those queens attack. Don't stop. Okay, we are seeing nice attack. Use the attack on, okay, very nice. Use it on the most expensive enemy unit, which is the freaking Guardian. That's a nice idea, and that Guardian has been moved somewhere else just so that his enemy cannot see. Okay, 900 minerals by Soulkey, 1,500 minerals in by Best. And if you feel like you wanna just go to the bathroom, feel free to do so because there's nothing happening in the last 20 minutes. I assure you, 55th minute mark of the game. And okay, nice attack, but can we get the storm correctly without getting attacked by the Sunkens? And yes, we do. Another nice beautiful attack on the Scourge. One more storm on that Scourge would be great, and we do get an attack, and just one Scourge remains. But you know what? Soulkey can make Scourges all day long. Oh my god, Observer gets sniped there, and the Reavers start to attack from the low ground. But you know what? The Reavers can destroy the Sunken, but the Queens can destroy the Reavers, and the Dark Templar can destroy the Queens. And what can destroy the Dark Templars? Nothing. I mean the Dark Archon. Okay, the Hydralisk could destroy it. But looks like we might have a flank though from Soulkey. We have a nice Defiler. The Defiler has been damaged, but not yet taken out. And all of those units are destroyed. And Best is saving all of his money. Oh, not get sniped. That is critical mistake because do we have a Sunken? Okay, we have a single lurker in the back there. Okay, there's another Overlord. Maelstrom, please. Okay, what are you doing? Oh my god, losing another queen. No, he doesn't lose the queen. He takes care of the queen and he pulls back. It's going to be time for the Reavers to recharge a little bit there. Soulkey's got some money. What is happening here? He's going to cast a Maelstrom, making babies out of something. There's no, make a freaking Archon. You need a single light Archon. A single light Archon would take care of all of these Scourges at once. But he just doesn't morph anything. Just, yeah, use your 2 High Templars and make a Dark Archon. Okay, that is a nice, you know what? Yeah, Mind control the Scourge is a lot better than Maelstorming though, because you would take care of 2 Scourges at, you know, for the price of 1. Okay, that Storm is not good. And yeah, nice Maelstrom as well. So Soulkey 740. So how many Scourges can you make with 700 minerals? 50 minerals will make a pair of Scourge. So 100 minerals will make 4 Scourges. 4 times 7 is 28 Scourges. You can make 28 Scourges with 700 minerals. Of course, the Queen is the key here. Why doesn't Best send some Zealots to attack the top right base? Okay, he decided to find it just to make more Zealot, man. You got some probe, man. What are you doing? Looks like he finally sent his probe out somewhere. I mean, is he mining some minerals or something? Is he making some cannons? Okay, finally making an observer. Okay, looks like we have the Reavers finally getting on the high ground here. Soulkey also doesn't want to make too much Sunkens because he want to wait to see if his enemy will, you know, run out of minerals. Because if he, oh my god, mind control! Nice mind control, and steal another Overlord, which is a nice idea. That Overlord's gonna get wiped out though by the Scourges. So Soulkey 600 minerals, Best 1,100 minerals. The game is still going on. We have a probe just chilling in the middle of the Archons. Maybe it's gonna be the safest way to save your probe, right? By hiding it together with the Archons. We have a lot of Queens roaming around. If you have some kind of hidden observers in the middle map, you can catch those Queens and steal them as they're in transit. We even have Zerlings by Soulkey. Finally, Soulkey decided I'm gonna make more forces. And there is also a kind of a forgotten Dark Templar all the way at the bottom left corner of the screen. Anyways. What can I talk about now? Looks like Zerling surrounds happening on the middle side of the map. What is happening here? Maelstrom is okay. Looks like there's not enough energy for Maelstrom. Okay, he does have 1 Maelstrom happening. Yeah, and 1 Zealot and 1 Zergling remains. And we have a Lurker. That Lurker is gonna get destroyed and mind control. Just non-stop Maelstroming and just steal the units that is Maelstrom as well. Yeah, he stole the unit that has been Maelstrom. That's so hilarious. And he's gonna go and hide them. We have a random Overlord just hiding here in the corner. Why do we have a probe mixing with the freaking thingy, man? God, just send your probe to mine the gas. The gas is protected by a gazillion. Steal another. Okay, very, very nice to steal another Queen. So that's good. Okay, we're seeing a Reaver attacking. The Reaver is destroyed, so the last of the Reavers is gone, I guess. But he can steal those Zerglings if he wishes to, which he does. But now there's nothing left to actually take care of those Sunkens. Best got 700 minerals. I mean, his best bet is to find and take out those Queens, I think. Now the question is, can Soulkey counterattack? Because he's got Defilers, right? Okay, he just continued to make Scourges. Another Overlord gets sniped. Both of those units get destroyed. He just took out something. I don't know exactly what he took out. But... okay. I don't even find the energy. Why doesn't Best go and destroy the top right and the middle of the bases? You know, as you cannot do anything. Just go and... you know, go and destroy the other hatcheries. At least you can minimize the chances of you losing later on, I think. The players are like yawning. They're like, oh, please let me go to bed. Okay, looks like Best remade a single Reaver, but I don't know if that is actually useful. We have a Guardian, a Defiler, and some Queens remaining somewhere on this map, and we're gonna see the Queen come through and take care of the Defiler. Maybe something was making babies out of. I think that was the Defiler, so the single Defiler has been destroyed, and now that Reaver is free to roam here. We have a Guardian. Okay, a lot of Scourges have been made, but the Overlord turns back at the last minute, so that's good. And nice Scourge takes care of the other Scourge. Soulkey 300 minerals and 50. And best is, yeah, by the way, feel free to fast forward if you like, you know, because yeah, I would fast forward for sure. Anyways, an observer, excuse me, the Reaver is being carried forward by the Overlord. And yeah, a single Defiler is gonna consume all of his brothers. He need every single brothers he can get. Is that Reaver? The Reaver is not yet plagued, so that's a nice move. Now he can use the Overlord to go a little bit forward and use the. He's got so many Dark Archon. Just waste one Dark Archon to take out the Defiler. Okay, very nice. Okay, we have a nice spying move on that. That Overlord is very close to dying. The Overlord dies now. The Overlord is not yet dead, but we have a single. Okay, stealing a Guardian is great, but there's just so many Scourges remaining. So I don't know, man. That Guardian could be used to save. Okay, the Guardian. The first move the Guardian does is run away. That's a nice move, man. You need to run away because if Scourges find you, you are dead. Okay, so the Guardian has been damaged but not yet taken out. But it's going to get taken out, I think, very soon. Best has got 500 minerals remaining now. Each Reaver shot is 15 minerals, man. So do you have enough minerals to take care of every single sunken on this map? I think you may. Looks like some babies are coming out though. What are you doing? Steal those babies! Oh my god, the Reavers and the game is lagging like crazy. But the Reaver is able to save. I think the Queen just like make babies out of his own drones, maybe. Okay, we have a single Hydralisk. A single Hydralisk is there just to protect and destroy any kind of babies in the vicinity. Reavers got a lot more shots remaining. High Templars could Maelstrom everything. Overlord getting taken out as well, so that's good. You need to steal every single Overlord possible because Overlord solves one problem, which is drops. Steal the drones! Steal all of the drones! Steal them! Okay, he does. Okay, he doesn't steal any drones. He's like, I don't need any drones. Okay, apparently Best knows how to play this game and I don't, because he hasn't stolen any drones, with the exception of the first one. Alright, these Sunkens are not even made at all. Overlord's getting stolen. Okay, so Overlords I guess are more valuable than drones. Best 258 minerals. He will not have enough forces to take out the Sunkens, man. Okay, another Overlord gets taken out. And more babies getting destroyed. Steal those babies! Very nice. You need to even conserve the freaking Scarabs because you don't have enough Scarabs to take out the Sunkens. But now I think Best got enough Scarabs. The Queens are still around, man. The Reavers is so damaged. The Reavers, one more shot is going to die. But it's still alive for the timing. And this other Sunken is going to get taken out. So that's good. Reavers got 0 health. Excuse me. 0 health and 2 shield. I mean, that's just how desperate this game is becoming. And there's a bit of lag in this in the stream here. So let me just kind of adjust the resolution a little bit for you. I guess we don't really care anymore. It's the end of the game. Okay, so what's happening here? Looks like the last of the Sunkens at its 12 o'clock space is being destroyed. And Soulkey comes in, excuse me, Best comes in and takes out everything else. He needs to pick up the Reavers just to save it because, yeah, you don't want to waste your Reavers. Okay, can Best realistically win this game? There's 4 Sunkens here at the expansion. There are a couple more Sunkens on the other side. So, for sure, Soulkey cannot win. He cannot win at all. Even he's got like... Oh my god, we have a single Sunken being made! You need to focus on it. Best, take out the Sunken! Oh my god, a single Zealot is not going to be able to take out the Sunken. Go back, a single Hydralisk will not be able to take the Sunken out. And so, you know what? Just a small lapse of concentration. And Soulkey is kind of getting back in this game. He's got a single Sunken, and that Reaver is going to get sent there, I think, to take care of the Sunken. Best got 1,000, no, sorry, 138 minerals. So, how can you win? Like, none of the players can win now. I mean, Soulkey can theoretically win if he's got, like, a Defiler that keeps on recharging and using the Refiner to go for the attack with the Dark Swarm. Why do we have a single probe chasing the babies? That's really ridiculous. So Bess is, making his decision. Okay, look like just, oh my god, the single reverse has been wasted. I need to make sure not, okay, we need to make more, steal more babies. He's stealing the babies. Steal the babies. Steal the babies. Babies attacking babies. Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh my god, more babies coming out. Steal the babies. Don't maelstrom it. You cannot maelstrom the baby. Steal it. Pick up the freaking reavers. He does pick up the reavers. A single Hydralisk. That Hydralisk is getting picked up as well. And you've got so many maelstrom or whatever. I mean, oh my god. What are you doing? He's mind controlling. Now run back home because those babies have very short lifespans. Go home. Okay, finally, I guess he doesn't need to go home because he's got enough babies to destroy his enemies. There's like 4 more drones and 6 more queens. Best got 108 minerals. If he can steal a Definer, he's able to get down the health of the Sunkens, right? So that's a nice idea. Okay, something was stolen there. What is he? Take out the Scourge, man. Okay, he's gonna, okay, he eats the Scourge because he now knows it doesn't really matter. He can, there's no, like, he can go home and wait a little bit and the health on that queen is gonna go up. Okay, more babies coming through and they're getting destroyed. Use the babies to attack the Sunken, the 6 o'clock base, man. Okay, 2 more spare of Scourges got made, and that single queen is gonna get destroyed. Best, what are you doing, man? You needed to save your queen before. It's like both of the players are just waiting. It would be really, really funny if Best like, okay, I forgot I have a scout somewhere on this map. Oh, scout! He can make a scout! Can he make a scout? Okay, doesn't have enough money for a scout, man. But if he had money, one thing he could have made was a scout. The scout could take care of all of the Sunkens one by one and just keep on recharging energy. But he needs to make sure that his enemy has got no Scourges remaining. And this is the reason why Soulkey is hesitant to use all of his money. Because if he runs out of money, his enemy can make a scout. And, even make a battery or something to recharge the scout. But anyways, 3 Sunkens remain here at the expansion. Best has got maybe a single Zealot, a Hydralisk, and a Zergling. I think that's all. Both the players are very tired. The commentators, the observers, the girls, they are all very, very tired. If there's a way to retransform your Archon. He's like, he's using the Hydralisk to attack the Sunken slowly. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Scourge is coming through and the Scourge gets sniped, but a second Sunken is being made. Man, you need to take out that other Sunken before this other Sunken. This other Sunken is okay. Looks like now we have both Sunken, so it's gonna be impossible. Oh, it is possible to attack when 2 Sunkens are around. I mean, this is Pippa's play. I've never seen this happening like anytime, anywhere. And that Sunken is gonna fall down one by one by this freaking crazy, amazing geniusness of Best. Have you ever seen this in the history of StarCraft? And babies are coming as well. And now you have to wait until the babies die. And stealing the babies, yeah, that's a good idea. 1 more baby to get stolen. Yeah, Overlord, get out of the way so I can steal the baby. And now he's gonna drop the Zerglings and picks it up. Okay, now 1 misclick from Best and the Zergling is going to die. 1 misclick. What's happening? Is the Sunken destroying itself? Oh my god! Looks like the Zergling died! And the Scourge is coming through, there's a Hydralisk inside! And no, he pulls back. What is he doing? Where's the Reavers? There's a Reaver somewhere, right? I think. You know what you can make? You can make 2 High Templar and morphing them. No, you cannot. Each High Templar costs what, 50 minerals or 25? You can make 2 High Templars and make an Archon, and the Archon can get dropped back and forth in the same way. It's going to be a lot better than dropping a Hydralisk. Make 2 High Templars and an Archon. He's waiting. I don't know, maybe he's checking for his mineral count or something. Yeah. You need 300 gas, man. Yeah, he's waiting. He's waiting for the gas. He's waiting for the gas. The moment he gets 300 gas, he can make 2 High Templars and make an Archon. And with the help of the Overlord, he can destroy every single Sunken. He needs to make sure that these Scourges don't get into the way first. But of course, that is a smaller problem. Because the Archon cannot get attacked by the Queens. So that's perfect. And we see the gas count. Okay, we still have a Reaver. But he's not. Is he gonna reload the Reaver or not? I don't know. What is he attacking? Oh my god, what are you wasting the Reaver for? And why is there a freaking lava in the middle of everything? He's destroying something. I don't know what he's destroying. Oh my god, run away, you Archon, freaking. Okay, and the Archon is safe. And now we have a Reaver. That Reaver is gonna finish up the job. Do we have more Scourges? Okay, looks like he used all of his money. What is it? Best got 18 minerals in the bank. Why did you do that? Or maybe my math is wrong, because I thought you could make 2 High Templars with 25 each. Okay, the Reaver's got 2 shots. There is a small mineral patch in the corner. there is a small mineral patch in the corner. Very, very nice idea to attack the weak Sunkens first. And now all the Sunkens are destroyed. Best got 3 minerals. How many Scarabs does he have? He's gonna take out this other Sunkens first. Alright, looks like Best decided he's gonna attack with a probe. Oh my god, is this Pimpus play? Is this Pimpus play? Attacking a Sunken with a probe. I've never seen this in my entire 35 years of life. An Overlord and a probe attacking a Sunken. I mean, not even soccer, the most watched sport in the world, could just produce this kind of excitement and craziness. Only Starcraft could. 31 kill Reaver, 1 hour 40-minute mark of gameplay. Another probe is coming through. Can we have something like Matrix? The Matrix is something on that probe. We have 2 queens getting ready for something here. Use the Overlord to drop the Dark Archon inside of Soulkey's main base and steal more queens. There's mineral patches, but we're not seeing it. Queens are going hunting for queens, man. If you can get a spying spell on one of those queens, then they are as good as dead. Because, oh my god, Best is looking for that missing mineral patch. He's checking around the map. He finds a mineral patch. Now the question, 124 minerals is enough to make an Archon, but you need to make sure the queen don't steal your freaking probe, man. Go and hunt for the queen. All of the Maelstrom, we need to change the direction, everything to the top left corner of the map. Every single Maelstrom, Maelstrom, I guess mind control, we need to be saved and use the Overlord to transport your probes. Not use the freaking, you know, ground path, man. Alright, finally. We're no! Don't send the probe back by ground! That's the best way to lose your probe. Use a freaking Overlord. Look at the queen. They're running around. They're hunting for those probes. And GG by Soulkey. The game finished. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.